Hi friends, I'm dermatologist Dr. Deepali Bhardwaj, and thank you for liking my previous videos and asking me questions. I'll be more than happy to get more questions and comments because right now I have a lot of spare time, and I'm doing it only with one mission: to give the right message as a doctor. So yesterday I went to South Extension Market and I went with my mother and we did a little bit shopping and purchased few things to eat, and of course she's also a doctor, so we had a different view and different way to move around in the market. But I saw certain people doing few things wrong, and I saw majority of the people wearing their mask like this. This was where I was very upset, and I landed up correcting a few people. And please friends, wearing a mask like this is completely useless. You are not protecting yourself. You can also get infected. If you are an asymptomatic carrier, you can keep spreading. The mask has to be worn like this. If it's a 3-ply mask, it has to be pressed here with a nose pin. If it's a cloth mask and it is as loose as like this, like without pressing how a 3-ply is, like your fingers can go, it's useless. If it's an N95 tight mask, excellent. But most of the people are wearing masks like this, or even if they leave their home like this, by after a few hours they say it comes down on its own. And because it's summers, it's hot right now, it's humid, it rains, suddenly there is shining sun, so if they're wearing the mask also properly, they'll remove, I saw, and clean the sweat. Please friends, this is not a jewelry item. This is not being worn only because it's some sort of a duty. This is a global responsibility. It is a responsibility of every Indian citizen. It shows your humility, it shows your kindness, it shows your community duty. It shows your kindness. Why? Because you might be having all the money in the world to get all the treatments done, but the other person whom you spread the infection may not have. It shows your community responsibility because every business is waiting to go back and start their business just like before. We have to reduce this community transmission and asymptomatic carriers. If you're wearing a 3-ply mask, this mask can only be worn for 4 to 5 hours, ideally. After that, you have to cut it, keep it with you only. You can wrap it in a newspaper or any waste paper and throw it after 72 hours, separate from the food items. If you're wearing an N95 mask, which is excellent, best way to go about with an N95 mask is that you can buy 3. So one if you wear on Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday. On Thursday, you can repeat your Monday mask. When you remove your N95 mask, you can keep it in its covering or else in the newspaper. Do not wash your N95 mask. Every N95 mask or this 3-ply, unless it gets wet, if it gets wet in the rain or you sweat excessively, you have to throw it. It is useless. Please, in these masks, when you wear either of them, this has to be thrown as discussed. N95, when you remove it and keep it in the paper of Monday and then you open it on Thursday and wear it, like that you can wear it for almost 9 to 10 times unless it's soiled or wet. And after 10 times, you have to again cut that N95 mask and throw it. Same way after 72 hours. If you're wearing a cloth homemade mask, it should be really tight. If it's loose, it's useless friends. And your cloth mask also, if you wear one today, you have to wear it after 72 hours. It doesn't mean what you wear today, you can wear tomorrow. And the cloth mask, best way is wash it at home with your detergent and with the way you want to do it, and microwave it, or you can boil it in a pressure cooker. You can give it 2 CTs, the 2 whistles. That is like autoclave with the steam and pressure sterilization, and then show it in the sun. Sun is right now good and harsh in North India, in fact everywhere in India. So please, sun is strongly antibacterial. Friends, this is a time where we all have to get together, and we have to live in masks for a long time. We don't have to wear the pollution masks. We don't have to wear the mask with the respirator. No, they don't solve any purpose. Friends, I would request you to please ask me questions if any, and Jai Bharat, Jai Hindustan. We'll all fight and win it together. Let's all have the community spirit and help prevent the transmission of coronavirus and do everything right. All the best, stay healthy, and please ask me questions if any. Do subscribe to me and stay connected.